Hi folks, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum 48K, and we're going to be reviewing a game called Yes Prime Minister, which was published by Mosaic Publishing in 1987. Also came out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64, and it's based on a show by the BBC, which is a political satire show, which first started off as Yes Minister from 80 to 84, and then it was the next series of Yes Prime Minister 86 to 88. It was Maggie Thatcher's favourite show, so I don't know how that's going to translate as a game. But essentially, it's a text adventure where you click on stuff and you must survive, here's our meeting here, 5 days as the Prime Minister. You are Jim Hacker, yes, and you have a couple of people to help you, a couple of aides, which is Bernard Woolley and Sir Humphrey Appleby, although quite often they have their own agendas as well. Right, so we are the Prime Minister. What could possibly go wrong? So events will happen randomly at the office, and we have to sort them out. So there's, I don't know what that is. There's the calendar. There's 2 phones which could ring. That's our schedule there. Don't forget your 9:20 appointment with the Cabinet Secretary, BW, and that's Bernard Woolley. So this game, I think it would have more appealed to adults in the day that watched the programme, because it was rather heavy in the politics side of things. Just trying to click on all these things, see what they are. That looks like a microwave. I'm not sure that was invented. Oh, what's that? That's a safe. Right, okay, so we don't need to go in there. That shows us our ratings. So, survive in politics for 5 days. How difficult can it be? I think that's maybe be a picture of my wife there. I think we've accelerated time. Oh, we're late for the meeting. Right, we can go out this door. There we go. Where was the meeting? Was it Bernard's office, wasn't it? Or was it Sir Humphrey's office? I don't know, go to Sir Humphrey's. It was Sir Humphrey's, right. Yeah, so text adventures are always a little bit tricky to review, but hopefully I'll try and keep this as interesting as possible. Right, so we're going to be heavy in the politics here, I think. Blow, yeah, okay. So we have to make decisions each time, and it might make our rating go up or down. It's certainly of an era, this game. Radical feminist, right, okay. Yeah. A similar game to this is Adrian Mole, A Secret Diary. I'm not sure we'll do that. There's Hobbit as well. It's got a few pictures, but as I say, text adventure games are a bit hard to do. And this is quite dry. This is a political satire from the 80s. I don't know. I'm just going to pick anything. I'm Jim Hacker. Sounds a bit like a football player rather than the Prime Minister. Yeah, so any kid really into a game that was then Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady's favourite TV programme, is a little bit of a worry what happened to them when they grew up. Yeah. I don't think many friends of kids will go around the house saying, oh, can I come round your house tonight and play Yes Prime Minister? What about Outrun or Attic Attack or Manic Miner? No, I want to play Yes Prime Minister. Okay, yeah. Right, I seem to have picked the right thing there. I might read a few of these out, I might not, but anyway. I think I'm making good decisions here, so just get through the day, turn up for all your meetings, and good. Right, who should we appoint as this, I'll go for a woman, that seems to make sense. In charge of the feminists. That must be a good decision. Oh, haven't times changed? Anti-male discrimination now. This game, I don't think this game could be released now, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is only day 1. It's starting off on April the 1st. I don't know if that's significant. You can play this on the joystick or the keyboard, but the joystick's really used for moving the cursor around in his office. 3 series of this show there was. Yeah, politics is complicated. It's all about trying to do the best for people, but at the same time defending yourself and your own interests. And I think greed comes into it a lot, and it's those sort of people that end up surviving. Isn't that always the way? They got to look like they pretend that they're helping, but really they're defending their own position. It's politics, folks. Brilliant. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Well, yeah. Okay, right, so that seems to be sorted out. Back to the office, and we'll wait for the next thing to happen. This really gives you an insight to what it's like being Prime Minister. There's no USA version that I'm aware of. Right, okay. I'm just going around the place, seeing if there's anything going on, but we need to go back to the office. Right, here we go. Time accelerates. It's 10:11. There's a fax that come through. You might not know what a fax is, you young people watching. Right. It's like a text, but it's printed out on a bit of paper instead. Next year's honours list, right. Yeah, trust the police. We've got to keep the police on side. And we've got an election coming up, I think, as well in this game. So, political intrigue. Just try and do your best. That's a blank piece of paper. Couple of cupboards. Can't open that. It doesn't seem. It looks like most of the time it's just waiting for stuff to happen in your office. We've got a lunch at the Carlton with the United Breweries people. Can't turn that light off, but the light's angled away from the desk for some reason. That seems like a bad light. Accelerate time, what's that there? The BWMA, if I have any suggestions for 2 vacancies of their alcohol problem committee. Any ideas? Yeah. Alcohol problem committee. I might want to go to that. That's a good booze up. But remember, it is the 1st of April. I'm sure they're going to do a joke about this. Mr. Woolley's not in. I just want a bit of advice, really. Sir Humphrey. Tricky. Yeah. Nothing there. So I'm obviously got to go back to my office and just wait things through. So it's not the most exciting of games, is it? If you're into text adventures and you was really into this program back in the day, or politics, then you'd probably like this. If you was a kid really into politics, there weren't too many games you could play, so this is probably the best one. Right, I don't want to miss my... Oh, that's the intercom going off. Good morning, Prime Minister. Bernard here. Do you remember what day it is? Yes. It's Monday. I don't know what day it is. It's April the 1st. I know that much. Good. That'll do. Have I missed something from my appointment list or something? There was only the lunch, which is happening a bit later on. Yeah, he wants to know the date. He looks a bit like he looks a bit like Mark Hamill up there. It's not Luke Skywalker. Right, okay. Let's humour him. It's April. We know it's April. It's April the 1st, isn't it? That's what he's getting at. Right, okay. So there's going to be a big reveal here. April the 1st. Perhaps we're going to do a joke on everyone. Right, get on with it. So this game, after a few goes on it, I think all the novelty is playing it the first few times. Although it does say the events are at random here. But after a few goes, I don't think there's too much fun to be had. You would have seen all of it that it has to offer. I mean, you'd have to be really into the show to keep coming back to this. I would have liked to see a Blackadder version. Blackadder was a top show. I would like to have text adventure based on that. That would have been great. Jolly good idea, Bernard. Number 2. Right, so we're doing a trick here. Yeah, this is the heart of politics. This is the heart of Westminster in London. Okay, so I'm not sure what this review is like to watch. So apologies anyway. But a few people have asked me to review this one. I'll get quite a few reviews for text adventures. Drop in the odd one every now and again. But it won't be a regular thing because, as I say, it's tough. It's tough to make them exciting. Especially when it's about politics. Blimey O'Reilly. This is the biggest challenge of ever. But we're doing a good joke here. I hope you've been following this. I've been clicking on buttons. All of us, yes, okay. In the show, he did lots of long speak that no one understood. To wrap people round in circles. That's politics for you. Right, 12:20. My lunch date's in about 10 minutes. Maybe I can accelerate time till then. There's the wife. Looks a bit like Maureen Lipman, if you're aware of her. Right, okay. Oh, it's gone to 3 o'clock. Oh man, that's just stupid. I've missed my lunch appointment. Oh well, that was probably April Fool's, wasn't it? Bad start, but I gather there's been a spot of bother in a Soho restaurant. What was that? I don't know. That lunch appointment I think was an April Fool's joke, so we won't worry about that. Right, okay, so 4:20 we've got a meeting with the party chairman. We're not going to do all 5 days of this because time's accelerating quite quickly here. We'll just do a little bit more to show you a bit more of the game. Then we'll say adios, Prime Minister. It's 3:01. We won't even get through the day, I don't think. I don't think we get sacked in this game. Right, I've gone to party headquarters. Apparently it doesn't... I thought there might be some travel time. It appears that you get there instantly. Maybe the Prime Minister has got a teleport system or something that we're unaware of. Mr. Woolley's not in. Okay. Right. Well, meeting's in about an hour or so, isn't it? Can I accelerate that? Hopefully it's not going to go way past the time. 20 minutes to the meeting. Dum-de-doo, doo-de-dum. A lot of your meetings are outside the office today. Doo-de-do-de-dum. No one actually... This is Downing Street, isn't it? Number 10 Downing Street. No one comes to meet me. I've got to go all over the place. What's happening? I thought the whole idea of number 10 was people come and see me, the PM. Oh, it's 10 minutes, we're 10 minutes late. I'm not sure about this accelerating time thing. Right, he's on the line. Right, good. Sorry to trouble you. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Right, I'm going. Why can't we just done the meeting on the phone? Right, I'm off to party headquarters to have the meeting. Don't know why you couldn't have come here, you lazy fool. Jim, that's me. I've been hanging around for about 3 hours waiting. Right, straight down to business. Alright, this is about the election. I don't know what's best. Posters do sound like a good idea, but when? Right. We've probably got a budget here we've got to keep to. Right, well, it's like tossing a coin, really. We are spending the taxpayers' money, I presume. This is before Brexit. Cool. Can you imagine if this was done during Brexit? Cool. Blimey. Okay. For both, yeah. We want maximum advertising to increase my prime ministerial career. Slogan could be facing the future. That's suitably vague. Not another 5 years. Yeah, I thought that'd be good. Unspecific, meaningless. Well, this is political satire for sure. Nothing changes in that regard. All politics and slogans are meaningless. Right, man of destiny, man of the people, I'm a hacker backer. Man of the people sounds quite good. Again, completely and utterly meaningless. It's not going to fit on a sticker though, is it? That's the problem. Jim. That's alright, Jim's good. You can trust Jim. Captain Kirk was called Jim and they trusted him. Hacker t-shirts. Yeah, let's get some t-shirts out. Can you imagine a t-shirt with Theresa May on now, the current Prime Minister? That would not be a good look. By the time you're watching this, there might be another Prime Minister in. It might be Corbyn, it might be someone else. Who knows? Well, you do now. Comment on who the Prime Minister is if it's not Theresa May or Corbyn. I'm presuming Corbyn is going to be Prime Minister at some point. I might be way off the mark. Hot air balloons. Yeah. Alright, okay. There might be a joke that Jim Hacker says a lot of hot air with the hot air balloons. So let's forget about that. The opposition would have a field day. I'd love a campaign hovercraft. A campaign bus is probably more traditional, isn't it, really? More people see a bus as it goes through. A necessity these days. This is getting a bit too deep into politics. What kid would have stuck with this game? Definitely an adult's game. Definitely. Who are fans of the show. Margaret Thatcher would have loved this. Perhaps there's no miners' strike in this though, so perhaps Margaret Thatcher would have felt a bit out at sea with this. I think we'll leave that there. We've seen enough of this game, I think. Hope you liked having a look at that. That was Yes Prime Minister on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Mosaic Publishing in 1987. If you've got any comments about this game or similar games, then please put them below. Quite a good text adventure if you're into politics or the actual show itself. If you're not into the show, then it'll be losing you. So thank you again. If you want to subscribe to the channel to help it grow, support it, then please consider doing so. If you want to help it that little bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit helps and I'm truly grateful. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.